So you guys must have heard about ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence tool that has been going viral. I mean, everybody is going crazy about it. As a matter of fact, it got 1 million users in just 5 days, which is just insane. Now, there are 3 different perspectives to this AI tool. 1, this is the Google killer. 2, this will kill jobs. And 3, this is the future. Now, I'm going to talk about all 3 perspectives, but first, how is this threatening Google? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the same thing on both Google and ChatGPT, and I'm going to start with some simple questions, keep the level easy, then go to medium, and eventually something super tough. So let's start off with something simple that we all generally ask Google. Let's try this caption for Instagram on Christmas photos. Now Google shows me a list of websites that are all kind of designed to monetize, and these kind of look spammy. Now I can ask for the same thing on ChatGPT, and it shows me a list of different cool captions that I can actually use straight away. And the interesting thing is I can ask for some more captions, and ChatGPT will give me some more captions that I can actually use. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try taking some leaves from work. Give me an email format for leaves at work. Now Google shows me different websites with different formats. I can go to the first one, and it shows me a format, but this looks like it'll require a lot of changes, take some time, which defeats the whole purpose. ChatGPT, on the other hand, gives me everything. It gives me the subject, the body, everything. I can just copy this, make a few changes, and it's done. It's very cool. We also generally use Google for definitions, explanations, and Google is quite good at that. But ChatGPT, since it's more conversational, explains things better. Plus, you can make things even simpler. I can add something like explain like I'm 5, and it will make things way more easier to understand. I can also make things fun. Explain the Pythagoras theorem like a movie, and it can make the whole thing a whole lot more dramatic. I mean, just check this out.
At last, you'll come to the end of your journey, but you leave the temple with a newfound appreciation for the power of mathematics and the enduring legacy of the Pythagorean theorem.
So ChatGPT aces the simple, easy searches, but let's raise the level to medium and let's try some more complicated questions. So I recently saw Carl Pei drawing out this nothing ear-stick marketing plan using ChatGPT, and it was really good. So I tried something similar. I asked ChatGPT to create a marketing plan for Nothing Phone 1, and it actually did create a nice marketing plan. That is unreal. Google can't do this. Now, how about a sales pitch for the Nothing Phone 1? I can enter sales pitch for this phone, and I like how it knows I'm talking about the same Nothing Phone 1. It's very conversational, and even the sales pitch is really good. Just check out the first sentence.
Are you tired of boring and generic smartphones that all look the same? Introducing the Nothing Phone 1, the world's first smartphone with a transparent back design and lights.
Yeah, that is actually apt. Anyway, let's try things like write an HTML and CSS code for a website. Google shows some basic steps from the first result, but ChatGPT shows me a sample code that I can instantly use. I can even use ChatGPT to debug the same code like this. This is brilliant. The potential is great because I can even ask ChatGPT to write a code for a brand new Android app that shows you a monthly budget, and it does it. So ChatGPT is great if you want information really quickly, but let's get to the tough level. Now do note that I know that ChatGPT's dataset is limited to 2021, so it can't answer questions or queries related to the current affairs. And I'm also ignoring the factual errors it sometimes comes up with because it's in beta. But yeah, let's try something like reviews. Let's search for Sony PS5 review. I mean, PS5 was launched in 2020, so maybe ChatGPT has a review. Google obviously shows you the ratings from different people, but ChatGPT, well, does not. Now let's try iPhone 12 Pro versus S20 Ultra. Google shows you different comparisons you can read, videos you can watch, but ChatGPT does not show reviews or comparisons. We also search for things like hotels in Google, so let's try this. Google shows this ad, but then it does show you the hotels and you can check out the ratings from people, see photos. ChatGPT again cannot do this. See, after trying all this, one thing is pretty clear. If you want simple, straightforward information with no ads, nothing, ChatGPT is great for it. It just works very well for that. I mean, if you want, say, an email template on Google, you'll check different results, search again, maybe with different text. It'll take you around 10-15 minutes. On ChatGPT, it takes 2 minutes. But the moment you want an opinion or perspective from another human being, this just goes blank. So is this the Google killer? See, I think Google is just too big to kill. I mean, sure, ChatGPT might become a new app or service in our lives that we use to quickly get information, but I think Google might have a secret project for this. I mean, think about it. If you search for things like a formula on Google, you get the answer straight away. Same with the translation or a simple maths calculation or currency conversion, weather, flights, these results come up straight away similar to ChatGPT. So Google is doing something similar with some of the searches, but they're probably not bringing it to everything because it's very simple. Ads are their big business model. I mean, 80% of Alphabet's, aka Google's revenue comes from the ads. Now coming to the next big question, will this kill jobs? Look, I think this will hamper elementary basic jobs. Say there's a tech development company that's maintaining a basic blog with basic resources around tech. Well, those resources can be filled with the information from ChatGPT easily. There would be no need for people writing these basic articles. I mean, apps like Totio in China use AI to source and curate daily news and articles, and it has 150 million daily active users. Yes, that is insane. Then there's the question, is ChatGPT the future? Well, I really think that AI is going to play a big role in the near future. I mean, we can already get all the information we want via AI with ChatGPT. We can create beautiful artwork through AI, fix noise in our videos through AI.
Mind just like that.
Create very cool portraits with AI. Honestly, if you ask me, this is just the beginning of AI. Now, I've been reading a lot, researching about AI while working on this video, and after looking at everything, I am excited because the potential is insane. But at the same time, I'm a tad bit nervous because I've probably seen a lot of sci-fi movies and you know how they go. But you know what? I think I'm more excited because when the AI takeover eventually comes, I might not even be alive, so I guess it's okay. Just kidding. Anyway, what about you? Are you guys excited or nervous? And what is the most shocking, most weirdest experience you have had while using ChatGPT or any other AI tool? Share your experiences in the comments down below. Also, give this video a like, make sure to share it, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. These new Chrome flags will make your experience way better. You can now use your fingerprint to autofill your saved password.